So right here is a picture rendering of what the new quote unquote festival is supposed to look like, as far as like, rather than have a pavilion that's
floating in the sky.
Floating, yeah, exactly. You basically just have a Woodstock style 1980s just center stage. I'll
be completely upfront with you fellas. Like the the new art we got for Downtown Disney over here in Anaheim looks arguably like there is a permanent stage for Downtown Disney, right? That doesn't look too different than this.
Yeah.
That's problematic in my opinion. Now, look, Downtown Disney is a shopping mall. It is. I mean, no matter how you want to sugarcoat it, fans, it's a shopping mall.
Sure.
My standards for that are much lower. You're talking about one of the most innovative parks, Walt Disney's dying wish. Okay, I expect more than a Downtown Disney level festival area. I just do. Now, does this look bad? No. But it looks like Downtown Disney. It doesn't look, I mean,
and especially for the 40th anniversary. I mean, all of this was supposed to be ready for Epcot's 40th.
Oh, for Epcot's 40th.
Yeah. So, I mean, it tanked for the 50th, and now we're about to have a completely, for the Epcot 40th, we're about to have not a festival, but a major suck fest. It's going to be like...
it's not looking great here. Look, and this is honestly like, you know, when you look at the reimagining of Disney California Adventure, right? When you look at Buena Vista Street, there was there was a design language there, right? It's like we're gonna invoke this kind of time and place when Walt actually got off and a streetcar trolley presumably and had a suitcase in the dream, and here you go. You know, it had a very there was kind of an agreed upon mindset and philosophy when it came to the entrance to that park. You know, I mean, people kind of criticized the previous renderings in that they said that, you know, there wasn't, you know, they didn't quite know what Epcot was, and here it's like that's continued. You know, it's like what is this? What is this supposed to be? What is the front of Epcot supposed to represent? I don't even know. You see Zach Ridley's post, and it goes on about this kind of fluffy language featuring, like, you know, I don't know, community, you know, you know, I don't know, like future or whatever. And it's like, I don't know what it means. He has these long Instagram posts beside this stuff. And I have no way to find out what it means. You know, I have no way of knowing what it means or extrapolate anything from that. And it just looks like this is representative of that. They don't quite know what Epcot is, and I don't even know what this is supposed to represent. But it's also competing with some of the things that Epcot has to contend with now. A lot of people consider Epcot to be the place where you eat and drink, right? So it's got to, like, okay, so we got to have that. Right? We got to cater to that class of audience, and also too, this is the place for festivals and corporate events, and it has to. You know, it has to provide spaces for that. And it's like all of these things kind of mashed together and kind of, you know, mixed up in this witch's brew that doesn't quite work out, unfortunately, in my opinion.
No, 100%. I mean, because I'm very ignorant to a lot of the stuff in Florida. It is what we're looking at right here. Is this what used to be Future World?
This whole thing used to just be one land of Future World. Now they're breaking it up into neighborhoods, so to speak, of what Disney calls neighborhoods.
Yeah, this is like the center, the very center, the core of Future World previously.
Yeah.
So is this World Discovery now?
It's World Discovery, I believe, is supposed to be correct me if I'm wrong, Dre. Is that the space side Discovery? Then World Celebration is supposed to be the center where the festival was supposed to be.
So this is World Celebration we're looking at right now then. Okay.
Yes.
World Celebration is the center. World Discovery is the Mission Space, Space 220, and Cosmic Rewind. And then you have World Nature, where the Moana area is going to be, and
Yeah.
a lot more of the organic side with a lot of the plants and trees and everything.
Sorry, it's not the most memorable language used, so I do apologize.
No, it's not. But here's the thing: it's kind of a mixed bag for me in regards to like kind of like the reimagining of this, because I understand why they did it, and it's really kind of like centered in like this whole like problem that Tomorrowland has,
Yes.
where technology is moving faster than Imagineering can kind of keep up.
Right.
So I can completely understand. I understand the mindset at Disney. Hey, you know, we got to make something that's a little more timeless, right? That we can, when we build something, it's not immediately outdated. So I understand the kind of like the reimagining of Future World and into like these different neighborhoods and what have you, celebration, nature, discovery. I get that. I think with this, my issue isn't so much with that idea, which I think is kind of necessary. It's more with the execution, I think.
Yeah,
I think it could have been executed a little better.
Yeah. Well, and it's even going back to 1982 when the park was finally completely built and open to fans. People really didn't know what it was. And I think even at the time during the conception of this, even Imagineers were trying to figure out what to do with it, because essentially Epcot was supposed to be a living quarters. You know, that was Walt's final dream. It was not supposed to be a theme park. So when you take something that was supposed to be basically, again, a community of tomorrow, and you're going to kind of, I don't want to use the word diminish, because it's still a very awesome park, you know, especially a lot of the history behind it. But when you take something that high of a scale and bring it down to a theme park level, there's only so much you can do with that, especially since it wasn't meant to be a theme park.